What's the intro?
There isn't one.
Oh,
Just say
okay.
something.
Well, I guess we're reviewing sodas again. Different ones this time.
Yeah, it's just kind of a random assortment.
Which one should we begin with?
I don't know. Pick one.
I gotta pick which one sounds like the worst. Here you go.
Mountain Dew Flaming Hot Dew with a blast of heat and citrus flavor with other natural flavors. Here's the can for y'all to see. It's got fire on it and a lime. I'm not particularly fond of lime, so I don't have high expectations for this. Why you hand me a can after I clipped my nails? Oh, yeah, you gotta get that asthma. There you go.
Smoke. There you go.
It's not smoke, actually.
Well, whatever. Fog.
It kind of just smells like regular Mountain Dew.
Yep. Smells like normal Mountain Dew.
It doesn't smell suspicious so far.
It fucking looks suspicious.
It definitely do be kind of sus.
God, that looks like somebody just dipped Cheetos in their Mountain Dew.
It looks like tomato soup kind of color.
Ooh, wow. Now that it's outside of the can, you can kind of smell it different.
A bit. It smells a bit more lime than Mountain Dew normally tastes.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
Kind of doesn't taste.
Yeah, it's just got a...
It kind of tastes like the Mega Dew that we made. It really does.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It doesn't actually... Like, I can detect a slight, kick in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it mostly just tastes like the Mega Dew.
But it doesn't taste it doesn't taste spicy.
Yeah, after reading all the reviews and stuff I've heard online, a lot of people made it sound like it was like the worst thing in the world, but this thing is just kind of okay. It's nothing, it's not nearly as bad as, the gingerbread Mountain Dew.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like it, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's like the best thing I've ever tasted, but it's certainly not bad, and it's...
Oh, I should have brought a bottle of water so we can...
Yeah, go ahead and grab one. It's just kind of like just plain old Mountain Dew, but with a little bit of kick. Not bad. I'd give it a B tier, because I think I do still prefer just a regular Mountain Dew. And a Mountain Dew, I would probably put in an A tier if I were to rate it. So I feel like this is a B tier. It's not nearly as offensive as I was expecting.
Yeah, it's still good. Like, if you handed this to me, I'd be like, all right, I'll drink that.
Yeah, I'd smash one of those down, no problem. It wouldn't be like the gingerbread Mountain Dew where I would smack your grandma if you were to make me drink that.
Or collagen water.
Or collagen water, where I would probably nuke your hometown if you forced me to drink that. All right, let's follow Mountain Dew with Mountain Dew.
All right.
We have Mountain Dew Maui Burst Dew with a blast of pineapple flavor with other natural flavors. Now, I was told this was a Dollar General exclusive. There you can see. There's your art. It expires June 6th of this year, which makes me think this is an old bottle, but maybe I'm wrong. They did have a while back ago, it was a limited time summer flavor that was pineapple coconut, and I really liked that one, so I'm hoping this one tastes like that.
Ooh, definitely smells pineapple-y.
Well, it is pineapple flavored, so I would expect it to smell pineapple.
Well, you know what? That was supposed to be spicy, and it didn't smell spicy. In fact, it just smelled like regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it indeed does smell like pineapple soda.
It's not quite the same as that pineapple coconut, but it's still pretty good. I think I'd give that an A tier.
Yeah, it is. The pineapple coconut flavor I mentioned, I would put as an S tier soda. Would you agree?
Yes.
That one would be an S tier. This is a very similar pineapple flavor as you would expect. It's the same company, but I feel like with the coconut added, it just elevates the flavor. But this is still a very good. I would rate that an A tier product. So I definitely would recommend that. And I would recommend the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. It actually was surprisingly good.
Alright,
You pick what goes next since I picked that one.
alright. Oh, I can barely reach that one. Here we go.
Coca-Cola Starlight. It's Coca-Cola Creations space flavored. You can see the bottle. They have like space on it.
So what did Coca-Cola do? Send a Coca-Cola employee to space and go, yeah, can you tell us what space tastes like?
Take a look at the bulge on that cap there. Very rotund. You see that?
Yes. Reminds me of those one types of volcanoes. You know what I mean?
The dome?
Yeah.
There we go.
That was a really nice opening.
The ring came off with the lid. So if that's an important factor to you, sorry. It smells kind of just like regular old Coke. It does have a slightly rosier kind of color, bit of a red that is not exactly present in regular Coke.
You can even see that when it's in the bottle.
You can kind of see it when it's in the bottle, but I feel like there's so much that it's a lot dimmer.
Oh yeah, it's a lot harder to see on camera than it is in person as well.
Anyway, let's go.
Very vanilla. I didn't expect space to taste like vanilla. Kind of odd if you ask me.
It's definitely a distinct vanilla flavor. It almost tastes like candy in a way, but it's still distinctly like a Coca-Cola beverage, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, it's still you can drink it and be like, yeah, that's definitely Coke, but like it's also got a vanilla flavor in there, and I've never had like the actual vanilla Coke, so I can't tell you if it's anything like that. It might even be better if you like vanilla.
For my memory, vanilla Coke doesn't taste exactly like that. It is a bit different, but that is still pretty decent. This has been a really solid episode. I'd say this one goes in the A tier. It's not like S tier. It's not like I would drink that and go, this is fantastic. This is one of the best things I've ever consumed. But it is still really good, a really solid soda. Wish that we had like a bucket, so I didn't have to keep drinking the watered down sodas. Oh well.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Well, let's follow the space theme with Dr. Pepper Dark.
Boom.
So we have this Dr. Pepper Dark Berry limited edition flavor, Jurassic World. As you can see there, if I'm not mistaken, this flavor has actually come out before to advertise that Spider-Man movie, Far From Home.
Oh, yeah, it's possible. Dr. Pepper does like to do stuff with Spider-Man. Ooh, well, I mean, it smells like Dr. Pepper, but it's slightly off. Like, you can kind of smell the berry in it.
Yeah, like I can detect a slight berry scent, but it's definitely not anything major.
Also, it just looks like normal Dr. Pepper. It doesn't help that I have blue glass, but yeah.
Yeah, the color is pretty consistent with Dr. Pepper, just a regular color that it would have.
It tastes like they made Dr. Pepper, they released a flavor of Dr. Pepper called Dr. Pepper flavored. It's Dr. Pepper flavored Dr. Pepper.
It's like if you went into like a store and you saw on the shelf like Mr. Mountain, or like you went in there and you saw
Dr. Lightning.
You saw Dr. Cinnamon on the shelf, and it's it's obviously supposed to be a knockoff product of Dr. Pepper. That's kind of what this tastes like. Now, it's still decent, but can I say that this is something that I would prefer to drink over really any other okay product. I don't think so. I think this is a C tier. It's it's consumable. It's not offensive, but it's not particularly great either. The berry flavor is not very present. I can't really say that that's a berry flavor that I'm detecting in there, and maybe that was their intent. I can't say for sure, but it just seems odd that you don't really detect it at all.
Yeah, it just really does just taste like Dr. Pepper squared.
An imitation product. All right, let's go with the next one. Nitro Pepsi, smooth, creamy, easy to drink. Pour hard and drink easy. Chill can. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Chill can, pour hard, admire and enjoy. No, wait. This is chill, pour, admire, can, hard and enjoy. Vanilla draft cola.
Okay, I was about to say, does it not say the flavor?
It says at the very top in small letters. So,
how are you gonna pour it if you don't let me open the can?
Let's go with the open. That's immediately a distinct difference in opening sound than what you would normally get. Now,
It smells good too.
This specifically says to pour it like that, so they don't come at us. It just kind of smells like vanilla Pepsi.
Well, I like the smell, so. It just tastes flat. Like it doesn't. It's just well. I mean, it's good, but
flat isn't quite the word I would describe.
It goes down like how root beer is supposed to.
Yeah, so it's almost more like a root beer than a cola in a way, and I think the vanilla really lends it to that. I think this is actually really solid. You have to pour it upside down, it said.
That's really stupid.
Well, it says pour hard, and they have a picture of exactly that.
I guess you're right, but
and it says nitrogen infused cola, smaller bubbles, smoother taste. It definitely is a lot smoother than a typical Pepsi would be. The vanilla is pleasant. It's not particularly overpowering. And I think this is definitely a step above regular Pepsi. Would you agree?
Well, so I'm a person who likes hard sodas. Like, I like the fizziness of them. So, like, it's good and all, but it's not for me. I really prefer the original Pepsi. I even like RC Cola more than original Pepsi because it is a harder soda.
But I think I would give this an easy S tier. This is actually really good. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. Don't drink all of that because we still have to make the mega soda.
Oh, you're right.
All right, so I'm putting this in S tier. Where would you put this?
I'd say an A tier.
All right. I know I poured it out wrong, but I don't want to pour out, too much.
I should probably give me a little bit more because I drank quite a bit. There we go.
I think maybe I could have put a little more in there. Well, all right. Next is the Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot Soda.
That instantly lightens the color. Smells like sugar.
Next is the Mountain Dew Maui Burst. I think this is going to be a pretty dark soda.
Yeah, I mean, we do have mostly dark sodas, so. Oop, that was
I might have put a little too much of
because now this smells very pineapple-y. Oh well, don't matter. I don't think there's a perfect Mega Dew out there.
Did you not get a bonus product?
Did I freaking bring it? I'm stupid. I'll be right back. I did grab it. I just left it in there when I went to go grab a bottle of water. Are we doing the bonus after this or before?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and the last one, Coca-Cola Starlight.
Did you already get the Dr. Pepper in this one?
Yep.
All right. Well, it smells very fruity.
Well, we have 3 different fruit drinks. You know, the Mountain Dew being lime, the other Mountain Dew being pineapple, and then the berry Dr. Pepper.
True.
And then the other 2 are vanilla, so I would expect it.
It's very fruity.
Vanilla is not a very strong scent.
I'm expecting a fruity drink flavor.
Yeah, this does taste almost like a fruit punch.
Taste. You haven't tasted it. You mean smell?
Yes, it smells almost like a fruit punch. So I hope this does not taste like a fruit punch soda, because I do not have good experience with fruit punch sodas. Those are usually kind of just They're not good. They're not bad. They're just inoffensive. All right. Without further ado, the Mega Soda.
In my opinion, it smelled like a gummy bear. At least mine does. Also, as expected.
It does have that kind of gummy bear taste to it.
Yeah. It's a very, very small, like, light flavor. Not. I think I'd rate this Mega Soda like a B tier.
Yeah, this is a B tier.
If someone offered this to me and said it was gummy bear soda, I'd probably still drink it.
It does taste like that, and it is actually surprisingly good. This is probably one of the better Mega products we have. We didn't include the bonus review in this Mega Soda, and I think that'll be apparent when we do it. But this is pretty. It's just pretty decent. Nice fruity flavor. None of the flavors are really overpowering. They all kind of add up. Some of the flavors have been detracted from what they were just alone, but I feel this is all right.
Yeah, shout out to gummy bear companies that make gummy bears. If you want to make a gummy bear soda,
we just gave you the recipe. You just watched it live.
I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that probably buy it. Speaking of which, Jolly Rancher made a soda. I don't know if they still make it, but if I remember correctly, it only sold in California for the most part, or the coastals. If you guys want to see that, I can probably get my hands on some.
I think I saw Jolly Rancher sodas in store once, but I might be misremembering. I know for a fact I've seen Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts.
That sounds vile.
Well, I haven't tried the Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts, but I did try the A&W Pop-Tarts. And let me say, root beer is not a flavor of Pop-Tart that should exist. And for good reason. It wasn't like offensive. It just was like, what am I doing?
What have I done with my life?
I would rather drink a root beer or eat some Pop-Tarts than have the root beer Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart or Pop-Tart flavored root beer.
You take the blue pill, you take the red pill. All right. Bonus! We got this Reese's Big Cup chip flavored. I don't know why you got the big cup.
Because it's all they had.
That's all they had. Normally with my Reese's, I don't like the big cups because I feel like the ratio of chocolate to peanut butter is wrong. But that's all they had. So we're going to go. Oh, did I mention it's potato chip flavor? I think I did.
Correction. It's not potato chip flavored. It has potato chips in it. Anyhow, I guess let's...
Here it is. It just looks like a regular Reese's.
It doesn't help that potato chips are kind of a yellow color and they kind of blend in with the peanut butter, so you can't really show it on camera. But I just think I've been saying if I try to point out a potato chip in the middle of my Reese's.
I mean, they're definitely in there because I could taste them. I can detect that crunch, but you really can't see them that well.
Yeah, in my opinion, this just makes it... Reese's are already pretty salty because they make the peanut butter in it salty. And then you put potato chips in it, which are also really salty. And this just makes this way too salty. Now, there's probably people out there that really like this, but it's just too salty in my opinion.
I think it's still good. The the addition of the flavor from the potato chip adds a nice contrast. I do like that contrasting note of the potato chip against the sweet chocolate and peanut butter. But it's just a little too salty. The highest I can give this is a B tier, and really, I think it is actually a C tier. It's not offensive, but it's just a little too salty. I feel like if it was just a little less salty, it would be a good product. I would eat it just fine.
Yeah. But in terms of Reese's, I think like just your standard like regular Reese's cup is a B tier or an A tier. No, the mini cups are the A tier. The normal cups are a B tier. Reese's are the pieces are also an A tier. An S tier is their little the little eggs. F tier, the giant egg. I don't know if you've ever seen the giant egg, but I bought it one time and it was a mistake.
Way too much peanut butter.
Way too much, all of it. All of it was just way too much. It was cheap chocolate, so you know it was like waxy and gross. Kind of like a Hershey's bar. But yeah, no, it's okay. There's also ones with pretzels in it. I think I recall seeing that in the store. Might get that for next time. If they're still around. You know how it is with these products. They just show up and then the next day they're gone. And then you have to question, did they even exist at all?
Yeah, it's like an SCP. Was it real or was I imagining it?
I turn around and I look back and then boom, it's not there anymore. Was it really there at all? Reminds me of that one Twilight episode where he wants to read, but then he breaks his glasses. And he goes, oh, well, at least I can read Braille. And then he loses his hands.
That doesn't happen in the Twilight Zone episode. That happens in the Futurama skit that makes fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
The Twilight Zone episode just reads with him, yes, finally, time enough at last to read all these books I wanted to read. Because he never had time to read them before the apocalypse. And then he goes to the library, he gets this big old stack of books he wants to read. And then he goes down, he sits down to start reading them. And he breaks his glasses. He goes, it's not fair. It's not fair. And that was the best laid plans of mice and men and Henry Bemis. His name was Henry Bemis. I don't know why I remember this, but his name was Henry Bemis. That's how it feels when you go, you know, this new whatever product looks interesting. I'll get it the next time at the store. And you never see it again. If you feel like Henry Bemis when that happens. You got Bemised.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's just not fair.
Why?
Do we have an outro?
I don't think so.